Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Romaia. Many know me by my middle name, Tamim. My parents are Nebeel and Romaia here today, and given that this is a winter school supply and book fair event, my father and my mother asked me to speak with you all about the importance of education. A little bit of background about myself. I'm the oldest of three boys. Like many of you, my parents are Iraqi immigrants. They met here while attending college at the University of Detroit Mercy. Growing up, we lived in an apartment complex in Oak Park, Michigan, just a few miles away from here. Didn't grow up in a big fancy house, didn't have expensive cars, didn't have a lot of the material possessions that many other kids had. But you know what, my parents worked very hard, and they gave us a gift that is vastly more important than anything material could have ever given us. And that is an understanding of the importance of education. It has been said that education is the great equalizer. I think that the reason that's been said is because education provides you with three gifts that no one can ever take away from you. And that is opportunity, confidence, and legacy. When I say opportunity, I'm not only talking about money. Money is important. It puts food on your table and clothes on your back. But when I say opportunity, I mean the opportunity to help as many people as possible in as meaningful a way as possible. For example, in my own example, I am an employment law attorney at the law firm of Summer Schwartz. I have helped hundreds of people who have had their rights violated in the workplace. I have helped people who have lost their entire livelihoods, who have overcome, and I've helped them overcome obstacles that they otherwise would not have been able to overcome. And I would not have been able to do that if my parents did not instill in me the importance of education. And for me to go and obtain my law degree and my law license, those were the tools that were provided to me so that I could help people. And the more you help people, the better you get at helping people, the more you will escalate in your career, and the money will come. So if you go into education, understand that what you're creating for yourself is opportunity, and that's opportunity to help people in the best possible way you can. The second gift that furthering your education provides is confidence. When you further your education, you are exposed to knowledge, ideas, people from all walks of life. And it's not only the information that you learn, it's about how you analyze that information and how you learn to critically think about that information. And so you become a problem solver. And when you solve a problem, you become confident that you're going to be able to solve the next problem. And when you become a problem solver, you can bring value to any situation. You can be in a room with anyone, no matter their education, no matter their background, and you bring value to that situation because of your confidence and your abilities to make a difference and to bring solutions to people's problems. And that comes and that flows from furthering your education. So in addition to opportunity and confidence, the third gift that education provides is legacy. Legacy is what you leave behind. And I'm not only talking about what you leave behind for your children and their children, that's important. It's also about what you leave behind to the community that you're serving. Of course, I'm going to, because my parents instilled in me the importance of education, I'm going to instill the same thing in my daughter and my son. But I'm also going to hopefully leave something lasting behind in the people that I've assisted in my community. And they will then be able to leave behind value that I've brought to them, to their children and their children's children. And so it's a domino effect. And so that's, all of these things flow from education. And so what some of the younger members in the audience probably are not going to like what I'm going to say next. Because let me tell you right now, it's not always fun, okay? You're going to have to say no to some things, not all the time, but much of the time, if you're going to further your education. You're going to have to say no to video games. You're going to have to say no to movies. You're going to have to say no to staying up late. You're going to have to say no to hanging out with your friends sometimes. But if you stick it out, you persevere, and you make a commitment to further your education, you will be giving yourself gifts that no one will ever take away from you. Monumental gifts of opportunity, confidence, and legacy. And so I very much appreciate the opportunity to speak with you all today, and God bless. Thank you very much.